for. So here's what we're dealing with today. And this is like real as real could be.
I had a conversation 3 times yesterday.
I'm telling you, this is big stuff, okay? But the market's crowded, homes are selling fast, inventory's low, buyers are at abundance in the market, rates are low. What it's caused in the real estate market right now is it's very tight, it's very, very, very competitive, okay?
Very competitive.
If you don't have the right things in place, chances are what we're getting ready to say to you, you fully understand. You're looking for a house, you need a home, you need property to build on. You're looking for investment properties, again, because rates are low. You can borrow money, pennies on the dollar. It's a real good time to invest in real estate right now.
A lot of people saying money's cheap right now.
True.
It's
true. Why use yours if you can get somebody else's for free?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you look at it and you say this, I'm looking, and matter of fact, I'm wanting to buy right now. However, when I'm going out and I'm calling up and I'm saying, I want to go see this property, the agent is telling me, all right, straight back, well, already pending. Or it's got a deal on it, it's just waiting on inspections, it's waiting on appraisal, there's 3 backup deals on it, so we can get in line, but that one right there is probably gone. All right, you're finding that it's super, super competitive. There are some things that you can put in place, and we highly suggest, we tell everybody that we talk to, these are the things that you put in place to give you, as we said earlier in the show, that puncher's chance, that fighter's chance to be able to at least have the opportunity to get there before these offers start coming in, and maybe, just maybe, get yours at the top of the list, or at least be able to put that offer out there and get in line with everybody else who's wanting it. Now, here's what we know is true, all right? Let's just put this out there because this is what we know is true. People now, as you said earlier, you're busy. We understand you're busy. A lot of things that you do are not quite like they were, 5-10 years ago when people were searching for houses. When you sat down, you pulled out your local newspaper, you got a book, and you begin to sort through the pages of that book, and you looked for houses in those avenues, those mediums, those areas that people advertised in, okay? Those are still out there.
They are.
But that's just what we're going to say to you. If you're looking for your home in those places, all right, the chances of you being able to get the home that you see on that piece of paper
real bad
are slim.
Real bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Real bad.
It's slim. And that's not knocking any of that, okay? No. We put ads in those books, in those papers. It happens, all right? However, most of the ones that you would call the hottest properties in the market, they're going quickly.
Hours.
Right? So time is of the essence.
Hours.
Would you agree? Time is 100% totally of the essence when you're going to be able to do and operate in this market. So we understand, though, that you being so on the go, you're not sitting down anymore, and if you are, you shouldn't be, looking at those places, but here's what you are using, all right? You're using Zillow, massive search engine, all right? Massive search engine that people are going to and looking for properties. No harm, no foul, all right? No harm, no foul. But we're going to tell you why that's not the best way here in just a minute. You're using Realtor.com. Again, great way to go look at properties. No harm, no foul. All right, nothing there, but we're going to tell you again why that's not the best way here in a minute. You're using Trulia. You are using online sources. You're using sources even like Facebook. The agent puts it out there. You're using those sources to see that's where this property is. Oh, let's go look at the property. Here's what's happening. All right, you're getting there. You're calling up. You're getting scheduled to go look, and they're saying, "Dar, got offers on it." You're getting really ticked off.
You're thinking, how?
So here's what we're going to tell you today. There's 2 things that if you want to have that fighter's chance, puncher's chance to be able to get to that property quickly, these 2 things have to be put in line, all right? And they are in this order, all right? They are in this order. The first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that before you ever even dive and throw your hat into the ring, you must get pre-approved.
No doubt.
You've got to, y'all.
No doubt.
We've been preaching this, man, for 4 years now. It's more important now than it's ever been. Like, it's non-debatable anymore. Like, there's things that's suggested, and there's things that we say, you got to do these things. You didn't used to have to get your pre-approval and get all that lined up.
It's always been the smartest thing.
True.
It's now required.
You got to.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to do this because if you don't, in the competition and the competitiveness that's in the market, if you ain't got that going with your offer, you might as well not even throw that hat in the ring. That's just real fact of the matter. You ain't going to get this from everybody. Not every realtor is going to tell you need to do this. We're giving you the best opportunity and the best shot to get your offer seen, to get it heard, to get it in line, and to hopefully get that binded, accepted agreement that is what you were wanting.
Yeah.
All right, you got to do it. Have a conversation. Now, here's what we're going to say, and we're going to go into this a little bit more. If you don't have that banker, all right, they're not in your hip pocket, you don't have them on standby, you don't know what's going on with that, we've got several we can refer you to. We will not tell you you have to use any one person.
No, you can use whoever you want to.
Whoever you get along with, whoever's going to give you the best rate, closing rates, we'll tell you if they're bad, right? We're going to tell you that. We're going to say, now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're just going to warn
We've
you
dealt
right
with them
now.
before.
We're just going to warn you. Dealt that before, and it's been a tough deal.
Because listen, just be realistic. There's some bad ones.
Just like there's bad like that.
There's bad.
Some days I have bad days.
There's bad doctors. There's bad
everything.
nurses. There's bad realtors. There's bad teachers.
True story.
There's bad everything.
It's a true story.
You can't label the whole bunch as that, but there is bad ones. So again, if we've had a bad experience with one,
True.
Again, I tell people this all the time. I'm just telling you what happened.
Right.
Now if you still want to use them,
Go for it.
perfectly fine.
Sure.
We'll use whoever you want to use. Just be aware. Some people talk a big game, can't back it up.
I'm going to throw in another tip here, okay? I'm going to throw in another tip as we're on this, and we won't get on this and get way too wound up in this because I get really wound up on this, and I'm not. Go with somebody local that you can sit down and have a conversation with, because we're seeing that a lot of times there are sticky situations that happen in the middle of a real estate deal, and I'm just going to be honest. If you're talking to somebody else different time, every time you call from an online source, and again, those people get it done. We're just telling you today, if you want a fighter's chance, this is what you better do.
And yeah, I mean, listen, I told this guy that I was talking to this about yesterday, I said, even if you're going to use somebody local, which I think you should.
I do too.
But if you're going to use somebody local, you better know that when I call them, now they might not answer right then, but they'll give me a call back within 30 minutes.
Sure.
Because 30 minutes is a deal breaker.
It's got it.
It's
man.
under contract.
Sure.
It's gone in 30 minutes.
Exactly.
So when these things happen and it's on the house hits the market that you want Friday at 4:00, you go look. We try to get a hold of the lender. He's shut her down for the weekend.
Sure.
Don't come back till Monday. You are done.
Yeah,
it's over. You don't stand a
thing.
chance.
It's not going to be a good thing. So that's the first thing you need to do, and it's going to coincide with the second thing that you need to do. Now let's go back to how you're searching for these houses. You're using the Zillows, you're using those apps, okay? And that's okay. They're there. They are 100% there. However, those apps get their information from who?
From us.
From us. All right. They get them from realtors. Now, here for our realtor buddies out there. All right. And we got a lot of them. All right. We're telling you today, you need to work with a local realtor. All right. So you got to get pre-approved, and that's going to coincide with working with a local realtor. As we just said, we're going to be able to guide you a little bit. We're not going to tell you the people you have to work with. We cannot do that. All right. It's illegal for us to say you have to do that. You are in control. We are working for you. It's a critical step because a lot of people don't think that you're in control no more, and that's why they won't call a realtor.
Right.
You're in control. All right. If you're not in control, call another realtor. Okay, that's just a fact.
That's right.
Call another realtor. Call another person that you can have a relationship and communicate with. It's like anything else, man. Don't be afraid to interview people. Don't be afraid to sit down and have conversations with them and talk to them. See who you connect with. See who you get along with. See who works on your terms. It's what you said.
Right.
If you go look at a house because you work all day, you're 8 to 5, you're 9 to 5 working, you can't go look at a house till 6:30 this evening. Can the realtor go? That's one. And the lender that you're working with, can they talk with you at that time to tell you you're going to need closing costs, what that cost is going to be? You got to have that conversation. So the second thing is, those sites get their info from local realtors. They upload, the realtor gets the listing. Here's how it works. We go to the houses, we list them, we take the pictures, we know they're coming, we get it all ready, we compact it, we package it together, we input the data into our local MLS. That's going to be key here in a minute. Then that information is syndicated from our stuff out to those other sites.
Yeah.
As you just alluded to, 30 minutes can make or break the deal.
Make or break it.
All right?
Yeah.
So if you have a local realtor who keeps up with what's going on in the market, it's really going to be a leg up, an arm up, a hand up, a head up, whatever, for you. Now, here's where I want to go deeper. All right? to really show you where this is going to come into play at for you. We've established that the information is going to come from the local realtor.
Yeah.
All right. So call us. We would love for you. 423-307-8566. Agents on standby now. All right. Call us, Elite Realty Group. We'd love to serve you. But however, if you have local relationships with local realtors, call them.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, realtor buddies. Good for you. All right. It's not just us. There's great realtors all around us. We work with a lot of great people. The point of the matter is use a local realtor. Okay. You need to have that relationship. You need to call that local realtor. You need to set up that relationship with them. And then when you do, here's the game changer. All right. Tell the people, give this over to you, why working with the local realtor and what we can do for them that's going to get the information to you, the client, to you, the customer, faster than it's going to get to Zillow, to Realtor.com, to Trulia, to all those places.
So just like you said, so Realtor.com, Zillow, any online website that deals with homes, they are syndicated from our local MLS. So who gets the information first?
We do.
Our local MLS. So I know I've heard the arguments before. I can go in Zillow, I can make my own search, I can save my own search, and I get notified when stuff does it. Yeah, that's true. You can do that. True. We can do that for you straight from the source.
Hear that again,
We're
man.
plugging
That's
you
true.
straight into the source.
That's true.
So the minute it is put in our system, you are immediately notified.
Truth.
And then, like I said, in today's time, listen, we've all dealt with computers. We've all dealt with smartphones low enough that we know anytime you're trying, I don't care if you're trying to transfer money from one bank account to the next from your phone, sometimes it's not instantaneous.
Truth.
Sometimes it takes 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes 2 hours.
Right.
It's not always. Again, you might have one that you've got saved as I love this house. If this house, it's pending though, but I love this house. The minute it gets changed, it don't all the time show up on Zillow and Realtor.com.
True.
That's just true. I talk to people daily that call and say, this house is showing active on Zillow.
Right.
And I look and it's been pending for 2 days.
Truth.
So, and that goes vice versa, either way. So why not get with a local realtor who can plug you straight into the source where these other things are pulling from that sometimes go haywire. You're always going to get accurate, up-to-date information when you go straight through them. That don't cost you anything.
That's the best part.
It don't cost you a
the best
dime.
part.
And you know you're getting accurate information.
Sure.
I don't know why a lot of people don't take it.
Well, you look at it and you say, and I think again it's because those places have done a really good job at promoting what they have.
Marketing, yeah.
All right. And so maybe the local people have not done that. That's why we do shows like this, is to tell you the best avenues, the best ways to go. We've been doing it for a long time, trying to get you get you in line, get you going quickly, get those things happening and working right for you. What you got to say is those sites, and most of them will tell you this, they update their data 15 to 30 minutes. They say we pull every 15 to 30 minutes. That's good in writing, but we understand they don't always happen.
It don't always happen.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
way, yeah.
And so being able to plug in the source. So here's how it works. You give the data, you give the requirements. You say, this is where I want my next house. This is the price range. This is what the amenities that I want. This is the bedrooms, bath, all of that stuff. Location, I want this. We then just simply take your data, we plug it into what we call at our office, the buyer profile service. We plug it into that system. And now as it goes on, it's instantaneous information. You can be notified at the way you want to be notified that this house has hit the market.
Yeah.
And if you're knowing what's going on now, and if you're in this market, if you've been in this market, you know anybody in it, you know what I'm going to say is true, you know time is of the essence, that's big time stuff. Even waiting 15 to 30 minutes for it to get to Zillow is a big time thing. So you can get it instantaneous. It's there for you. You've got the info, and if it goes in your wheelhouse of this could be the one, you're getting in the car right now. You're saying to them at work, sorry y'all, but I gotta go look at this house right now. Your realtor's getting with you. The appointment's being scheduled, and you're going to look at the house.
Listen, we know just from the past couple of Saturdays in our office. Okay, we had an agent a couple of weeks ago, Had one listed on a Saturday morning,
Think of this,
had
man.
21 showings.
Yes.
On a Saturday, had 18 offers.
It's crazy.
Now listen, Zillow might not have even updated.
It's
You know what I mean?
It's true.
That's how fast. You ain't even got. You can't even get your hat in the ring.
Right.
Same thing last weekend. Last Saturday, another one listed. Multiple showings, multiple offers, sold, under contract, done, over with by Saturday afternoon. Done.
It's tough. It's a tough market, and so we want you, the nation. We want you, our viewers. We want you, the people that are using other realtors in our town. You've got another company you use, good for you. But we want you to be educated. We want
If
you
you're
to be
not
prepared.
in, just for the record, every realtor in town has the system.
They can do it.
They can do it.
They can
if
do it.
you're not getting it from your realtor,
Yeah.
you better start asking questions.
Ask the question.
Why ain't you got me set up in this system?
True story.
Why am I having to go look myself on Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever else websites you search? You can plug me straight in, dude.
We need it.
What are we waiting on?
Yes, you need it. The public needs it. But again, it's a good local source. It's the resource. It's the, as Dave said, it's the main hub. Everything is generated from it. So you're going to want to be plugged into that. It's going to beat you. Now, again, I'm going to go a little deeper just quickly. That's why the books and the newspapers, it just ain't, you're probably not going to find it there. Not saying that you won't. I'm not totally turning it off to that. But time is of the essence.
Yeah,
all right?
and
Time is of
I
the
want to
essence.
touch one more time just on the pre-approval thing for just a minute.
Go for it.
Everybody says, and I used to say the same thing a year ago, you can call and get pre-approved in 15 minutes.
Yes, you can.
It's not necessarily the truth right now.
Right.
Real lenders, we're busy. They're busy too because they're processing all these deals. They're also dealing with people who's refinancing their homes right now, doing HELOCs, everything else because rates are crazy low.
Yes.
They're covered up. Just sent somebody yesterday. So yesterday, it was Tuesday. I sent somebody Monday evening to get pre-approved. It took 24 hours.
Right.
It took them 24 hours to get back with them because just covered up, just completely
That's
covered
why
up.
it's important to get that ahead of time.
It's-
Before you ever throw your hat in the
Yeah,
ring.
and again, same thing. Good credit, no problems, no issues. It's just that there's a lot of people,
That's
man,
what's
doing the same things. Again, other people are hearing the information. They're saying, "Oh yeah, need to get pre-approved. Need to get pre-approved." Some people's thinking, "I can do it. I can do it. It won't take no time. I don't have no problems." That's true. They might just not be able to look at you the minute you ask them to, "Hey, I need you to check on helping me get pre-approved."
Right. And what would be bad would be that person that has that good credit, that you are able to buy that house and you send that offer over and you can make a great offer. And you get a counter offer back that says we need pre-approval by 5 o'clock today and you've not done it.
Right.
And so somebody else that had the pre-approval or had the proof of funds, that accompanies their offer and you get beat just because of that. And we're seeing that.
All the time.
So why are we telling this information? Because this is what we
This
see.
is real world stuff.
This
that we're
is what is
dealing with
happening
daily.
right this very moment in this market. So again, to recap what we've talked with you about today, help. I'm looking for a house. I'm looking for property. I'm looking for investments, and I'm finding that I'm getting beat out on all of this stuff. What can I do? 2 things you can do. Get your pre-approval in place right now. Don't hesitate at all. Right now, second thing you can do is get connected with a local realtor. Again, if you have yours, work with yours. If you don't, 423-307-8566. One of our agents will be glad to serve you. All right, we will be glad to help you, point you in the direction, walk you down the road, and get you on the path of home ownership. That's what we would be glad to do. So if you need any kind of info, you need any kind of help, be sure that you reach out to us. We would love to be able to consult with you and serve you further. That's what we are here to do. Connect with the local realtor, get set up in the system, be notified immediately, go look at the house when it hits the market, put in the offer as quickly as possible. Don't beat around the bush putting low offers, going off the cliff, put your highest and best, get it in, and see where she goes. All right. That could be a whole other show on the highest and the best. Put it in, all right? Put it in because other people are.
They are.
Make sure that you do those things. Who we need to shout out, man, before we're out here today?
I
We
see-
talked 26 minutes.
I know. I see that Nicole is commenting on stuff, so people must be commenting, but I don't see it. Anything we need to talk about, Nicole?
That's all right. Anything we...
Gene Simpkins said, or Joan Simpkins says pre-approval, yes.
Yes.
She wrote a big long thing about new construction.
I'm with you on all this.
And Amy says Zillow stinks, that's why she uses us for every move she makes.
Well, that's just a great
Awesome.
thing. We appreciate that. And again, those just the facts are the facts,
Yeah.
and that's the case. And I'm not slamming the online sites because a lot of people use them. But this is what I'm going to say. Just like what we have here, I put a plug in. All right, we got an app, we got a website, we got this, and it all works together. All right, like it's combined. Every bit of it is combined together. So you can get all of that right to your smartphone. You got a phone, get the internet, you can get it right there. Up to date, relevant real estate, quick information you can look at. It's at your fingertips. Just have the conversation. That's all you got to do. Have the free conversation. We like to call them consultations. Have the consultation. Let us tell you. Let us show you. And I think you'll be impressed with not only what we can do at Elite Realty Group, but what, again, the local realtor can do for you. Work local, go local. It's a good thing for you to do. Shop local, as the old saying goes.
right.
Do that. What else we got, man, before we're out of here today?
That's it.
Karen says that pre-approval is so important because then you know what kind of house you're looking for
There-
as far as the property.
There's no
Absolutely.
doubt. Pre-approval is big, Karen. I agree 100%. And those are the things that you get those two things in line and you're going to have a chance.
Yeah.
You're going to have a chance.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure that you get that. As always, if we can help you in any way, shape, or form, if you need any kind of information, if you're selling, you need to know what your property's worth, it's free. We'll tell you for free.
Unlike a doctor or a lawyer,
Yes.
it's a free
It's
consultation.
a free consultation. We will have all of that for you. We can give you this information if you're buying. We can get you set up on the app. We can get you set up in multiple places so that you get yourself ahead of the game. If you're not that person right now, you're not buying, you're not selling, you're just one of our followers, keep doing what you're doing, and we appreciate it. Keep referring our brokerage out. Keep referring our agents out. Keep supporting us. We appreciate that. These things that we do, we get to do the majority of it because you guys spread the word around that we're going to do our best. Do we make mistakes? 100%. Absolutely. We're human beings and everybody does. But we'll do our best to serve you to the very best of our abilities. Anything else?
That's it.
We appreciate you guys being here today. Hopefully you got some good stuff out. Hopefully you got some good info out of it. It's true, hot off the press information for you today.